At the beginning of this month, I set a goal for myself with the April reading challenge. I would read a book for every single day, at least for half an hour. And this is what I learned so far. So first of all, I'm actually very proud to tell you that I didn't miss a single day yet. So as you can see here, I had already 3 weeks of reading and even crossed my stretch goal. So I made it to my minimal goal and I'm now already in the stretch area, which is, I think, very cool. Also, I really didn't want to miss a day. I mean, also there's a bit of social pressure, of course, because I'm sharing it on LinkedIn, but also I just feel like it's important to keep my streak going. So I think that's maybe the first thing I learned also, that I feel that when you keep that streak, you don't want to lose it and it really helps. But it also could be destructive as soon as I don't make it. So I try to avoid that. So first of all, I think it's important for me that I really stick to it until it's more of a habit that's firm. So people say that it takes at least 60 days or on average takes 66 days to build a habit. So I want to try, I think, to keep that going for now, to really keep doing it every day. And the second thing I learned is that I really don't feel like reading every day. I mean, I often don't want to even do that half an hour because I just feel like I just want to relax. I worked all day. I don't want to do it now. But then I just know now that after all these days that when I just do it for 2 minutes, I will already be inspired enough and feel like I can't stop. So this uncomfortable feeling, because it's still a bit new for me, it's quite easy to overcome because I know that when I just push myself over that first hurdle, that first barrier, I will really love it once I get started. And the third thing, and maybe the most important thing that I've learned, is that it really improves my life. I mean, in so many areas. I feel a lot more energized during the day when I just feel like I read, when I nurture my mind every day. I'm doing something that, is new experience, new learning, things that I hadn't really thought about, which really gives me a lot of energy. So that, and also I have more things to talk about with other people. I have more things to tell them. Of course, I've read a lot before. I listened to a lot of things before. This is just that I do it systematically every day. But because I do it every day, I feel a lot more energized than if I would just do it maybe for 1 day a week, but a full day, for example. So I really feel it's really important to keep this sort of daily thing to keep doing this, to sort of improve the overall quality of my life. So these are the 3 main things that I've learned so far with my April reading challenge. I'm really enjoying it, much more than I thought I would actually. So I can really also recommend you to give it a try, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes a day. Reading a bit, I think, can really give you a much richer and more awesome life. And if you're wondering, by the way, which books that I've read so far, been only 2. It's been Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins and Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Both really, really great books. And I think I'll definitely read more about Brené Brown because it's such a core thing that she's talking about vulnerability. Really, really interesting. For now, also, if you're more interested in hearing more about this April reading challenge, I will give you a full report by the end of this month. Also, if you have any book tips, any more recommendations about reading, I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you again tomorrow.